Author Schopenhauer is a German philosopher that spoke a lot about philosophical pessimism. Now, I will get ahead of myself a bit and say I'm not really talking about nihilism or existentialism right now. This is not just philosophical pessimism. So, what's philosophical pessimism? Basically, it's just the philosophy of pessimism, talking about how some groups of human in their existence tends to never see the good in things. Now, there's a quote that says, whatever can go wrong is bound to go wrong. But these people take it a step further and believe that things always go wrong. And they usually see the absurdity in things ever trying to go right. So we have this German philosopher, author Schopenhauer. This dude, this is so pessimistic that he doesn't like humans, doesn't really relate with humans. People that are really with dogs. He had a lot of dogs and believes that dogs were better than humans, which is twofold. But generally speaking, I don't think you should think dogs are better than humans. But other thinks dogs are better than humans. Now, so the other day I was watching a video about him, author Schopenhauer. Then me thinking about optimism and pessimism. Now, there are some people that are just always optimistic about things. They believe things will always go right. I'm a very optimistic person. I believe the best of things will always happen to me. And then there are people who are pessimistic and they believe things will always go wrong. Now, why would you think somebody would be a pessimistic person? Well, it all comes down to even philosophy. I feel like philosophy in a way comes down to human psychology, because I think human psychology is the fundamental roots of human's existence and human nature. So now, if you're a person that is pessimistic, remember, when I'm saying pessimistic right now, I'm not talking about nihilism or existentialism. This is just the construct of pessimism as a noun in the English language. So this is just pessimism. So now, if you're a pessimistic person, why would you as a person feel like things would never go right and they would always go wrong? Well, this is where we take a detour from philosophy to psychology, and then we talk about how, if you watch my videos, which I recommend, actually, some of you, shout out to you guys. Love you guys to death. Now, I talk a lot about Adler's psychology and Freud's psychology. So now, Freud is going to come to us with, hello, I'm Freud, and your childhood trauma is responsible for every form of pessimism in your human psyche, and your childhood trauma is the reason why you as a person are a pessimistic person. And then Adler will come and be like, although your childhood trauma might have occurred, it's not necessarily the reason why you have chosen to walk in the line of pessimism. Majorly, Adler will tell you you are a pessimistic person because you see are the kind of person that enjoys some form of emotional pain. You are the kind of person that just derives pleasure from pain. So some people derive pleasure from happiness, and some derive pleasure from pain. It's just that simple. That has nothing to do with whatever happened to you as a child. Because unlike Freud, Adler believes wherever action and wherever line of thoughts and exhibition, performance, a person is yours to control. Whereby Freud believes that it's transcends from your childhood trauma. So now, you're a person that is always pessimistic and you believe that things should never be right, or you have a certain love for pain and sadness. I want you to take a moment to self-reflect and think, why do you enjoy that gloomy state? Is it as a result of fear of the unknown, or is it because it's what you're used to and you just don't know how to come out of the dark side? A couple of weeks ago, my previous apartment, there was an apartment right in front of my apartment. So my friend and we just got back from Sainsbury and then did this blender because I was trying to make jollof rice. So I followed him to his apartment, and there was this girl I saw. Then I knew her, but we never really spoke much. So I saw her and I just didn't really feel like talking. So she said hi. I just ignored her because then took the blender and left. Saw the next day. We had a very weird conversation. Then went back to my apartment. So the third day, I needed a pen because I ran out of pen. And then I went to Sainsbury and I saw a pen, writing pen for
£2.50. Why on earth would I buy a pen for £2.50? No.
So I went back to my guy's place like, yo, can I get a pen? But he wasn't at home. But upon knocking at his door to his room, the girl was there because it was their graduation and she was staying over their place, their accommodation. So I said, hi, do you have a pen? She was like, oh, she does have a pen, but she was around the room. So she checked around the room to try to get a pen. And oh, and behold, she found a pen. So she gave me the pen. And I saw her talking on suitcase. I was like, are you leaving now? She was like, yeah, she's leaving. I'm like, oh, that's a shame. I'd have loved to hang out with her. And she was like, so why didn't we hang out? And she gave one bombastic side like, who is this guy? And I just smiled. I was like, I was just a bit preoccupied now. I was lost in my world. Then we had a short conversation. Let me give you the full gist because I need this content to be long. And I should stop interrupting myself when I'm talking. She was like, so I was like, what time is our train? She was like, in the next 30 minutes. I was like, oh, should we take a walk into, because where I stay is very close to the city center. It's close to the University of Salford. I stay in Manchester. So like, should we take a walk to the University of Manchester, to University of Salford? She was like, oh no, that's too far. And there's a lakeside where I stay. Like, should we take a walk to the lakeside? She was like, okay. So I went to the living room to wait for her. She was like, okay, so come, just take a walk to the lakeside. And you know me, I'm a very dramatic person. I believe my life is in me. And also, personally, I just like to do things that I excite. I hate being bored and I hate mediocre things. What am I trying to say? So I got off from the couch, ran all the way back to my apartment. I was like, that's with this girl and I'm going to put off a very grand seduction. And she's leaving today. I'm going to try to perform love with me. But then I won't call it a phone number so that when she leaves, she's going to think about me for the rest of eternity. Who does that? Me. So left the apartment, ran all the way back to my apartment, picked up my guitar, ran back.